Carpe Zeus. When hunting at Elk Springs Ranch up in St. Joe, Texas, I'm set up in the campground area where I was set up last week, where I managed to shoot a hog on the dam of the pond that you see right here. This time I baited it with corn and alfalfa, and the only animals that I see coming over it are this armadillo, a raccoon, and then this deer. Unfortunately, no hogs came out along the dam itself, but some did come in behind me early on in the evening. This appears to be the same sounder from last week, minus at least one individual, but more about that later. During the course of the evening, I had other activity. This was a coyote that came in. Now, I've had several people tell me that coyotes will often circle all the way around you in order to assess what's going on, especially if you're using a collar. And this was a case where I was able to see the coyote actually do most of his circle around me. Here he's worked his way around to the southeast. Now to the south. Most of this time I don't actually have a shot because of too much obstruction, either by the woods themselves, power pole, and later you'll see a camper gets in the way. Here he's continuing on around. Now he's going to pass behind the camper. Later I see him pop out to the north. By the time I get to the recorder on, he's off to the northeast. Now, I'd like to take a shot into this area, but I've seen deer bedded down in the high grass here, and so I can't risk it at this point. If I don't have an absolute clear shot on the coyote, I can't pull the trigger on him. And here he's come almost full circle, coming around to the east-northeast again. The most entertaining animal of the night was flying squirrels. I watched them several times and finally caught this on video, where they would climb up a tree and then launch themselves out of it and sail across to another tree. That is so cool. Getting back to the hogs, I was looking in one direction down at the dam with the corn and alfalfa on it when I heard sound off to the left and behind me. I could actually see these with the unaided eye. I got turned around with my rifle, got on the hogs, selected a closer one, went ahead and took the shot, and the rest of the hogs managed to escape with the benefit of a tree that came between us. Like last week, this was another shoat, but this time a 35-pound female. The shot entered above the left eye, crossed through the head, and exited behind the right ear.
Optics provided by Third Coast Thermal.
Carpe Zeus, my friends.